phone, bro. I need to talk to you for a minute.
I woke up from a dream where the energy known as God spoke with me, told me just about everything I wanted to know. But the most enlightening and frightening thing I was told was that all of this is just a game. It's just a game where what we know or believe as God is, that I like to call it, is just playing a game with itself. And now that goes deeper. Because it's playing a game with itself and everything that it made from itself, well, we are directly part of that game because we are it. Sit down. Stay with me. Movies and games are showing us what this place is. Movie, you can rewatch a movie over and over. Game, you can push restart over and over, trying to get better at the game to get to a higher level. Life is no different. Life is no different. This is going to take some wisdom to understand. I'm not doing this just for views. I want to help someone that's scared. I want to help someone that's scared. Because all the things they're telling you, not all the garbage, but a lot of the things they're telling you, religion and different things, how you can use your mind, how you can bring things forward, how you can control your life, how God is doing this, how the devil is doing that. A lot of that has some truth to it. But you being part of it, you controlling it, has all the truth, but they don't tell you that. It wasn't given to them to know. Why was it given to me to know that life is not what it appears to be? Why at this time that it wanted to share this and let it come out my mouth? The truth of the matter is, it's not the first time this has been said. It's the first time it's been come out my mouth. But many have said it. I have listened to many people tell the same story, but it wasn't meant to just run off and share with everybody. When I was listening to those gentlemen, especially one particular gentleman, I'm like, how did you come along right now? How did you know what to be telling me right now? It's like he was really me. He was really a voice from me, from a different place, guiding me along. The help that came to help me was really me. And when you think about this, when you think about what God is, what it is, that we are all part of it, and we are it, well, it can only come and help me, or I could only come and help me. Now, I don't mean to make this spooky or complicated, but you have to listen. Everything is part of the game where it's playing with himself. Everything. Religion, the pyramids, women, men, school, police, doctors. Everything is part of this game. But none of it has any meaning, has any real meaning to anything. You just have to learn how to play the game. Now, I'm passionate about this not just because, I'm just passionate about this. I don't have to make an excuse. My ancestors, my people have went to hell and back enduring slavery, and they were handed a book, and they were like, your savior's in this book, believe in this savior, he's died for you and all this stuff. My ancestors didn't come from that. My ancestors knew the truth of that before it was brainwashed from their head to know what this place is. They knew how to build. They knew how to enjoy. But a day came they let others in too close. And they didn't know how to build. They didn't know how to enjoy. They just knew how to destroy. Because they hadn't been waking up to the game. And just like anything, if you bring somebody, even if it's a job, I run a construction, if I bring somebody in that's not, used to running the equipment, doing what we're doing, and I just give them too much responsibility, or just let them go on, they'll fuck shit up. Or they'll think they know what they're doing because they'll think, I don't know what I'm doing, because they see a better way to do it. And if I give them too much leeway with that, they only ruin themselves and everything I was building. My people didn't just fall because someone enslaved them. They fell because they forgot what they were doing here in the first place. They forgot who they really were. Or should I say, it was beating the hell out of them. Just imagine this. If everything is you, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. If someone dies or someone burns up in a fire, something's terrible done to a baby, if that is really you, then who are you hurting? Who are you hurting when you're playing a game with yourself? You're going to want to know how to play this game. Fear has to go. And once the fear of death goes, then the only thing left is life and this experience that we're having. And one day when death comes, you will understand that you're just going on to energy, to where you come from. Now, what truly happens after we leave, I don't know. But it's energy. I'm energy, your energy. We come from energy, our father's energy, our mother's energy. It's all energy. Everything you touch, everything you see has energy, and this whole place is energy. The only thing I can tell you truly you'll be after this is energy. And energy can't die. So what are we scared of? We're scared because we don't know how to play the game. In every game, there are rules. What are you learning? What are you learning in this game that we're in right now that's not really real? What are you learning? What are you figuring out? Because the games with doctors, the games with religion, the games with relationships, the game with how we work and stress ourselves out, are you learning how to beat it? Are you understanding that you don't just hate some things because you're lazy? You hate them because you don't have to do it. You shouldn't have to do it. Are you trapped in some relationships because of some responsibility that someone says you have to uphold? Do you realize how many people that were supposed to have responsibility towards you or towards me that just dropped it and went on and did fine? Well, they think they did fine, but went on and lived their life. Some people seem to think if someone does something to you or me, or there's some God that's going to punish them somewhere, some devil's going to do something or whatever. Really? Do you understand the level of punishment and cruelty that have been done over the years? Not just to my people, but to every people. And those people that have done it are only richer and better, mostly. They get the best family names. They get the biggest stores. They run the banks. Do you understand this? See, most of us are just deceived. And I have a real question. Why is it the weakest of us, the poorest of us, that believe in this so-called God or claim some deity more than others? And put everything and invest everything. Well, at least they claim they do. Most of them are closet believers anyway. Put everything into an afterlife. The Muslims do it, the Christians do it, the Hindus do it. An afterlife. Convinced that this life is not really that important. It's just to get you ready to go somewhere else. When in the meantime, the rich keep getting rich. Their kids and their grandkids keep going on and doing better with wealth and in health. The day is here that man, woman stops teaching each other. You have to know who you are and what you are. It's not that hard. Just look around. Come out of your fear. I guarantee you, it wasn't that you went to church or someone talked to you about Jesus and you gave your life that saved you. It was the stopping of the actions that were getting you in trouble, that was making your life miserable. Now, even that you gave your life to Jesus or some other deity, you still got problems. Health problems, money problems, relationship problems. And it's based on what you're doing and what's going on around you. Nothing's really changed. You just put yourself in a smaller box. Well, I should say you trap yourself in a smaller box and your mind's not thinking. I want you to be freed from that. I would like to say I freed myself, but I had some help from myself. Remember, there is nothing going on except it playing a game with itself. And in this game, there is good and there's evil. And they both are it. In other words, they both are God. You are God. You have the ability to choose good and evil. You have the ability to work with it. How are we working with it? How are we working with it? We're giving all this power to a devil when we can't control ourselves. We're giving all this glory to a God when we're doing good and life is going well. When it's us and the things around us that are making this happen. Now, the only truth to this is yes, there is only it. So if you want to give glory to God or it, well, in a sense, you're not lying, because that's all it is anyway. That's all it is. If you're reading your scriptures, understanding your scriptures, what does God say? I create good and I create evil. In control of everything. I wake up every day and I go to work. I go to legit work where I pay taxes to the government. Oh man. Most months, man, we got more money going to the government than we got coming into our own bank accounts. But I'm thankful that I'm getting bills paid and I'm helping my employees to help pay their bills, and live their life. I'm a part of someone else's life. It's important to me to do that and be helpful that way. But a job is a game. Is a game. And if you're going to learn to play a game, if you're going to do a job, it will be good to pick one you like to do. Now, I do construction and I'm good at it because I'm fussy. I'm neat. I'm dependable to get things done. But I would be that way even if I wasn't in construction. I would. But construction kind of fell on me. I went to school. I was kicked out of junior high or whatever school I was in, high school. Went to vocational school. And I had a choice to take a trade. And I decided to take bricklaying. I really wanted to take electrician, but I knew the theory, the book was going to be hard. It was hard in bricklaying. I had to get help with it. I felt the shit of it, but I was good in class and I got through it and the teachers helped me graduate. But I really wanted to be an electrician. Why did I want to be an electrician? One, I knew electricians stayed a little cleaner. And there's something about energy that I was attracted to way back then. Energy, energy, that power, the energy. I knew there was something about it, but I couldn't go that way because I wasn't ready. Today, I don't want to be an electrician, and I really don't want to be in construction. But that energy to speak, that power to have a voice, to vibrate to your ears that you hear me, I want to be electric. And I want to speak to you so that you might learn what you are and this place is and enjoy it for a little bit. How scared are we? How scared are we that we put all our energy, and I keep saying this at all and I know that people are so fucking phony, they don't put all their energy into nothing. But they believe they have this good relationship with this deity and that they call God or Jesus or Buddha or whatever they call. They have this great relationship and it's looking out for them. It's looking out for you as you go do the things throughout the day that brings in money, that brings in people, that brings in comfort. But it's looking out for you when you're doing all the work. But in a way, there's a lot of truth to that because you are the energy. You are the energy. But unfortunately, many others have taken advantage of that and made you a slave to yourself. Now, you gotta think what I'm trying to say here to you. You've been made a slave to yourself. Religion has made you a slave to yourself. Religion has you looking for a God and praying to a God that is yourself. And the powers that be, the higher up that know this, they don't mind you being a slave. They don't mind you doing all the work so they don't have to get their hands dirty because they know it's a game. But in the game, this game, we get hungry, we feel pain, we get horny, we have fears, we have kids, we have wives, we want jewelry, we want cars, we want houses, we take baths, we take bath, showers. In this game, it all seems so real. So when it hurts for real. And when it feels good for real. But it's still a game. It's still a game. And there's where you have to decide. How are you going to play this game? Because now that you're plugged in and you're on, how are you going to play? Are you going to play this game that you keep doing the things that land you in jail? Are you going to play the game that you do the things that land you in the hospital? Sick, losing your body parts? Allows you to be, not so good in the game? How are you going to play this game? Now, there's been so many that come before us, and a lot of them claim that they, had a message from God, and they did. Themselves, the ones they made up, that they wanted to play in this game. When you think you're doing something and you're really called from a God to fix everything, or to fix a group, or to fix a community, or to fix a town, or to fix the world, you're just delusional. Because you don't understand, in this game, there is no 100% fixing anything. The only guaranteed in this game that change will come, and change will continue to come. Because it's a game. Different level, different stages. Different things happen. But how do you play this game? There's a lot of information out there that tells you how this console works, how this body works, what's good to eat and what kind of exercises you should be doing and your stress level. There's all kinds of things that tell you how to play this game. But when you're so stubborn and thinking, well, I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well smoke this cigarette, I might as well eat this, I might as well not exercise. Well, yeah, eventually you're all going to transition, energy's going to go on. But do you want to be miserable the whole time? Do you want to suffer? Do you want to spend your last days being plucked at by somebody else in a retirement home, in a hospital? Is that what you want to do? Come on. There are better ways to play this game. And you got to wake up. You got to wake up and want to know the truth about this world.
That's enough. You got to tell yourself, you got to tell yourself I quit. You got to tell yourself, you got to be your own boss. You got to be your own boss. You got to be your own boss.
I feel you, man. Listen, thanks for the talk, bro. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon, okay?
Thanks for calling me, man.
No, thank you. All right, man.